Today's title is Anti-Cancer 1. There will be a series of anti-cancers that we'll talk about. And this piece comes from the basic anti-cancer strategy. The strongest one is from my friend Kathy Davis, K-A-T-H-E. Her last name is D-A-V-I-S. She and I have been friends for a long, long time. We went to the same undergraduate university called NIU, Northern Illinois University. That is the only university in the north part of Illinois and northwest part of Illinois. And so it's not the best in the world, but it's a good university. We did undergraduate there. So the point is that she went on and she received her master's degree from Northeastern University in Boston. Then she went on to Brown in Providence, Rhode Island, to get her PhD in English literature. She's doing really well. She was teaching for over 30 years at Kent State. Yep. I'm so proud of a friend who's been university professor, and she's a poet. She's published and so on. And she gave me a volume of what is it called? America Poet, I think so. And it's very lovely. Yeah. It's 204 and has several poems by her. Different people, different poets in it, and has each one's a little bit of each one's biography and some of their poems. Yeah. And this one of the poems she wrote has some of the stuff that I gave her, so she gave this to me, and very sweet to help out. And we hadn't seen each other for years, for many decades. Because now I'm 70, she's 70, and we were a long time ago friends, right? But point is, I did visit her in Providence, Rhode Island, when she was doing her PhD there, and when she was married and she was pregnant. She was going to have a baby, but she didn't have her baby yet. Okay. And then I did visit her at Kent State. I believe it was the time right after my mom passed away, probably April of 1991. This is my guess. I hope this is correct. Okay. But it's very special. But most wonderful is she gave me this strategy, which I will give you. This is from the book, Anti-Cancer. Okay, you write that name down. Title, Anti-Cancer. You get on the online on the web. You'll be able to get it. Okay, Anti-Cancer is written by David, and the last name is Servan, S-E-R-V-A-N hyphen Schreiber. S-C-H-R-E-I-B-E-R. That person wrote it, 2008 and 2009. And the person, the new edition 2009, which is what I had bought, has between page 178 and page 179, 8 pages of both sides, colored printouts of charts that he had put on. Really super stuff, helping one to get with the anti-cancer situation. But the most important thing is the following. Listen, 3 times a day you do green tea, soak 10 minutes in boiling water. 10 minutes, 3 times a day. That's how you create the anti-cancer environment in your body, that you can just go on and on, be healthy and living. That's what she's doing. Yeah. She had her first cancer in 1998, and then she got to her bone, I think 2007. But she's still living, and right now it's 2013. grateful, grateful she gave me this strategy. I did not realize this. I only heard about how apricot kernel and so forth with broccoli fennel years ago in the 70s, early 70s. And of course you have to get apricot kernels, but if you don't like apricot kernels, what are you going to do with so forth and so on. So I'm really proud that we have this strategy of 3 times a day, 10 minutes green tea. Anti-cancer, yep, super. And the author, David, the last name is Servan, S-E-R-V-A-N hyphen Schreiber, S-C-H-R-E-I-B-E-R. And you can go ahead and order that book and look at it and also take on the strategy of 3 times a day, 10 minutes green tea. Of course, if you do organic, that's even better, yeah? Okay, just wanted you to know that, very important. But we will continue on. We'll have a series of the anti-cancer. This is the first one that we're gonna do, because it's just so much information one can get. And I didn't even remember to bring the darn book. So sorry. It was on my table somewhere. I couldn't find it. Please forgive me. I'm blind to say, well, I have a hard time figuring. I didn't even remember to talk about anti-cancer until Jason reminded me. Please forgive me. I appreciate your help, everyone. So that's how that works. And then, not too bright person. It's not too bright. Sorry. 对不起啊，对不起。I think lyra is the name of this instrument. Isn't that beautiful? Many strings, huh? Yep. Lyra is the result. Yep. Lyra Sun constellation is a stringed instrument. I can't see this darn thing. What? Designed. I can't see. Sorry, I can't see. You read it after. I cannot see this, but I just can read you. Tell you it's these 2 people. One is the musician composer whose name is Michael Stearns. He's made many recordings of his work. And the sculptor artist whose name is George Landry. Yep. They cooperated in making this whole thing happen. And of course, they were also friends and many other players right here whose names can be read later. But the point is, lyra is this result, okay? And this is many stringed instruments built, I believe, with the desire of the musician, composer, Michael Stearns, together with the artist, sculptor George Landry's brilliance of putting all the strings together, many, and so on. Very interesting, huh? And so this is the most interesting piece of work. You must hear it. And together there's also some other players besides Michael Stearns, who's the main player, and George Landry. And there's, what's this person's name? Susan Harper. and additional players and chorus, 4 people. Georgiana, Georgiana, Cohen, Georgiana Cohen, Sandy. Well, some of this will have to depend on my friend who has better eyesight. I'm blind. Please forgive me. My friend Jason Smith, he will help out. Thank you. Yep. Lots of wonderful things happening here. Please forgive me. It's not that I do not want to acknowledge all these wonderful artists and musicians and these chorus people, because chorus, voice is an instrument, is the original instrument of the human being, voice. Yep. But now this and that strings, super. As you hear it, you will really like it, I believe. And there are several, I do not know what will be played for our piece today. However, I will read to you, these are large enough for me to read, the title of each piece. The first one is called Arrival. The next one is called Subterranean Ambience. The third one is called Intervals and Echoes. The number 4 is Rivers of Rhythm. Number 5 is Sanctuary. Number 6 is Invocation. Number 7, The Dragon's Dream World. Number 8, Return. Yeah, those are the 8 different pieces of music on this recording called the Live Rock, which was done in 1983. Thank you.